Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Chris here from Woodman Spirit Channel. Just a very brief update on progress with rebuilding this Montreal pattern axe into what should be a really nice heavier backpacking axe, multifunctional. So I had I think it's a 26-inch haft here, which was very typical of a lot of hafts you buy from stores now, very thick, and I had to pick through a whole bunch of them to find one with a decent grain configuration, and I think I've just about made the grade here on this one. So I've spent a huge amount of time sanding this down, filing, rasping it down to be a custom fit with my hands. So as you can see, my fingertips are just about touching the palms of my hands. Excuse me, at the end of the haft, and I've made it broadly speaking a kind of a egg shape, which I think is the perfect shape for a haft. So been having the thinner curvature on the front and the wide for the the crux of your hand there. Not too much meat up on top here, because a lot of axe hafts now are made very thick here, and so I filed a lot of that away. And I've probably had the head on, maybe 6 or 8 times so far. I cleaned this out really well. It's a really nice Montreal pattern. 2.5 pounds. I think it's an older head by the nature of the stamping on the head as well, because the characters they use for stamping on the head are different on the new ones, but it's still the Montreal pattern anyway, which is a pattern I like very much. And I think Dave Canterbury of Woodcraft fame, he's put his logo on a new axe made by Holtzbrook American felling axe. In fact, he's adopted the Montreal pattern 3.5 pounds, which was the last axe I built actually. The only difference between mine and Dave Canterbury's rendition is that he's used I think it's a 36 and I've used a 34-inch haft. That's about the only difference, and I think he's made his haft a bit straighter too. So this again is not the 3.5, this is a 2.5, which those of you who know my channel I often say that 2.5 is about the max comfortable backpacking axe for me anyway. I know some people like to go £2 or less, but I'm thinking about an all year round portable multifunctional axe. I think I've finished it with about, I don't know, maybe 25, 26 with this one, which I think is a bit on the shorter side for a 2.5 pound head, but I'm quite interested in exploring this whole thing about small heads on long handles and heavier heads on shorter handles. And I think this is I won't want to go much shorter than this, but I think this is about the ideal, in my opinion, for making a nice all-round axe. As you can see, it's nice to catch the sun on this edge, which I spent some time filing by hand and then buffing it up to I wouldn't say it's a razor finish yet. I only finished the edges off once I've completely assembled the axe. So without too much ado, I'll show you what I've done here. And I've not really mentioned this part of preparing the haft, but drill a hole into the kerf there at the bottom of the cut, and I'll tell you for why this is. I've found that if you drive a wedge in that's, for example, a little bit too long, or if you're fitting a haft into a head which is maybe a little bit looser fit in the eye, sometimes if you drive the wedge hard home, it'll split down here, and nothing's worse than spending hours on preparing a good haft to see a split form down here. There's nothing much you can do about it really. So by drilling, this stops the split opening up. So that's the reason for that. And as you can see, I've finessed this with a file. You should be able to see the file marks on here. It's just about right. So some people put them on loose and like them loose. Nothing wrong with that, but I like a hard push fit with the last, maybe, you can just see a notch there, see. I've got to drive it down to that mark, and that will give me probably, I don't know, 3/8 of an inch protrusion of the head. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring you up to date with this, and I'll just do a brief clip when I've completely finished it. My God, I'm so glad we've got some good weather now. It's I think it's about 25, 27 Celsius today, and tomorrow I'm heading up to the other property, and probably going to do a vlog on my plans for clearing and building up on the higher property. So enjoy your day, everyone, and please subscribe. Any questions or comments, I'll do my best to answer them. Bye for now.